So this is the Toothless Wings kind of a tutorial, but it's more of a walkthrough of what I did. So it's really easy. This is a clear plexiglass sheet. I don't remember the thickness, but I mean it's not very thick. It was about $4 at Home Depot. And then I got 14 feet of braided steel cable. These are 3/4 number 8 screws, so they're I don't remember their thickness exactly, but I got 8 of these to hold in the 2-hole brackets, and that's what's holding up the PVC pipe. The PVC pipe measurement I used was 1 foot. Well, these came in 2 feet measurements basically, and I just cut them in store. So this is 1.25. These are 1 inch, and then the main wing is a 3/4. The reason I got this in a 1.25 is because the 1 inch sits perfectly in it. And then same here, and then same with the 3/4 is that it fits perfectly within it. And then the steel cable, there's a small hole going through the top, and it comes down, so about 4 inches down, because this is about a 3-inch slot, and a 1 inch. The smaller one just kind of measures how far up you want it to go. I wouldn't have it go much deeper than that, or else it might put too much strain on this. And then it goes down about 3 inches, so it does fold down lower. And this is a 5 foot. So these came in 10-foot measurements only. So I cut that in half, and so I have 5 foot long on each side. So it's about 4 or 5 inches here, and then it goes down and it continues to the 3-foot mark, and then there's an additional 2 feet after the bend. But I used eyelets as well, so the small eyelet goes through, so it's about 4 inches down, right above the connector, right after, and then right before. And then I try to keep this in the back, and then have it go diagonal, so when I want this to stay in a locked up position, there will be another hook right here that this little groove will connect to. And it's the same on the other side as well. And then for the wings attaching, I'm going to leave this excess fabric on, so it will cover that PVC pipe when it is being worn. And there's going to be a whole saddle put on right here to cover all of this. So it comes across really crappy fabric. So it's all crappishly glued on because this is a test. But to keep the fabric from flopping back too far, there's Velcro right here. That's kind of keeping it looking pretty. And then the straps that keeps falling off for some reason. It's hard to hold a strap up on a mannequin when it doesn't have arms because it doesn't have support. But so it's just the belt, and then the straps loop around it. And then whoa, I hit my light on the harness itself, so you don't see much here because this part doesn't make that much contact. On the inner side right here, I do have padding that you can see. And so this part right here makes a lot of contact with my back as it is with the mannequin. So that keeps it from digging into me and cutting me. And then on the inner side of where all the screws are, where on the high contact points, it has that padding over it as well. There's a little piece over this one on the inside. And in the back corner, because I did curve it to fit my back, but just to be safe, I did put more in those corners. And it's the same thing on this side, so I have a piece over the corner where the belt is. And then going up, you can't really see it because of the Velcro, but all the high contact points have that foam over them. And then the straps come further back down, just so that they have a bit sturdier of a surface to grab onto. Whenever I want to hoist them up, I just pull this cable, and it will bring them up for me. But I mean, it's pretty easy. Also, I can do it with my hand, so they're not very heavy. I don't even think they weigh 5 pounds yet. They might once I get the heavier fabric, though. But overall, they are super comfortable to wear because of the straps, and I'm going to put more padding on them as well since they are that vinyl. Let's see. Let me take this off. Quick, easy. It's best to put it on and then have someone else Velcro down your wings. It's pretty easy. This piece is screwed in as well. This one all the way through. This one I messed up my measurement, so it doesn't go all the way through. But it holds it, so that's all that's important. And so, like I said, to adjust them, they can go straight back or to the side. Really, bro? This one's a bit heavier because it has the fabric, so it keeps trying to fall off. So I'm gonna... let's not have you fall to your death, please. So I'm gonna do it on this side. So I can adjust it to where that line is, and it will now go straight back or to the side, so I can have it do either. So straight back is usually when I'm in hotel cons, so I can fit through doors better or go into panels, etc. Really fit through the doors a lot better since it'll be straight back versus up to the side. And this piece, you don't have to do it 1 foot. You can do, I want to recommend going past like the 6-inch mark, so it still does have that support. I might even shorten this piece myself and make it to about right here, just so I'm not as wide out. So we'll see. It's pretty easy overall. And then removing the wings takes maybe 5 seconds. You just grab it, shimmy it free of the lock, and voila. And you just throw them wherever you want them. Right now, that's on my couch. Alright, so the harness, this is the inside again. So this is just my mark. So the screws for this do go through the belt, and there's washers on either side of the belt, so to kind of keep it from ripping, you can't really tell. And then it's hot glued as a bit of an additional support, I guess. These ones don't make as much contact with my back, and neither do these. So since it is curved right there, it doesn't really make much contact, so I didn't put any of the foam over them. And then I put foam here because it is where the belt strap meets. I didn't want it to tear the belt, and that piece, if the belt shifts at all, it might dig into my back, so I just kind of added that foam just as a precaution. And then this one, I put it on the corners just to be safe of this corner digging in my back. So they do come off quite easily, so if I do have any issues, say this one is bugging me more, I just take it off and put it back on to cover that corner more. And then I slide this down. It's good to go. Same thing with this side. I can lift it up and take it off. And then, so all these high contact points with my back, I'll have the foam over them. And then the screws right here for the pipe have the foam over them as well. Kind of keep those from hurting me. And then the upper corners that are folded to my shoulder have the foam. And then for the strap, I just used vinyl like I did for the rest of the costume, so it all blends in and looks like it's just part of the costume and it's just there ninja-ly. And so, same thing, it's just vinyl that's just glued over, like literally just hot glue, with a little loop about the width of the belt. And this piece goes on as well, so it's kind of like a backpack. So you slide it on with this strap first, and then it's pretty easy. So you slide it on like a backpack, you get it all situated, and then you grab this other loop and you slide that on. 1 second. So once that's slid on, you just pull it to adjust right past all of the holes. And these are all super glued on vinyl to the belt, and then I used my Dremel to punch holes through it so that they are sturdy and hopefully won't rip. You can see the two I used. The front ones right here are for the mannequin, this one is for me. And at cons I might even go down to the third one just for that extra sturdiness. And then you just fasten the belt around it, and you put the holes in, and then you're basically done and your harness would be on. So if you wanted to do this for a tail, I would recommend you do this as a lower waist or hip belt. So it'd kind of be upside down like so. And you would get a T-bar connector, so it would be like the corner ones, but it would be a centerpiece and then have 2 holes on the outer sides. And you would use one of these brackets to hold down the outer side and then a screw to hold it in the upright position in the center like these ones of the position you wanted your tail in. And then, what am I thinking? You would still have the belt, and then it would just kind of hang, so that belt would just kind of hold it down. And then you just have the T-bar connector, so you could probably just use like 3 inches by however wide your back is, and be good to go from there. If you have any questions, comments, anything you feel like I didn't cover very well, just comment it or let me know. Hey, and Peter helped me with all his fur all over everything every day. Super helpful dog. You're in the way. So, yeah. Okay. Bye.